Hello, hello, hello. I'm Vicky Igbokwe-Ozoagu, your lighter leadership coach, and welcome to the Lighter Leadership Podcast. Today, I want to talk about balance being a dangerous idea for leaders. I know. We always talk about, we've got this language of work-life balance. And it gets used so much and sounds responsible and mature and controlled, even. When in reality, it quietly sets high functioning leaders, aka you, up to feel like you're constantly failing. Because balance assumes equality. And I realize now that leadership doesn't operate in equality. It operates in seasons. If you've been feeling like something in your life is always underserved, this episode will help you reframe that strategically. So, when you talk about balance, you usually mean equal distribution, equal time, equal energy, equal attention. Work gets its share, health gets its share, family gets its share, creativity gets a bit of it too. It's all neat, predictable, tidy, and controlled. But we both know leadership is not neat. There are seasons when organizational pressure strikes, seasons when your care responsibilities expand, seasons when your body requires more attention, seasons even when your creativity is the only thing keeping you resourced and energized. So, trying to allocate energy equally across unequal seasons creates distortion, and distortion creates internal judgment. Because you start this dangerous thinking that goes something like this: I should be doing better. I should be managing this more effectively. I should be coping. And that should language erodes your clarity fast. Because instead of responding to your reality, you're trying to uphold a structure that doesn't fit in the moment, that doesn't fit in the season you're actually in. You see, balance doesn't fail because you're weak. Balance fails because leadership is dynamic. Your leadership is dynamic. Harmony, on the other hand, is different. Harmony doesn't require or ask for equality. It requires and asks for honesty. What does this season even, let me do that one again. What does this season actually require from you? Not ideally, not aspirationally, or what they, in quotation marks, say, actually. What do you actually need in this current season of your life and leadership? Because in one season, work may take 50% of your energy. Your health may need 30%. Everything else compresses into what's left. In another season, health may come forward. Work quietens because you've got it covered, and your creativity expands because it's keeping you energized. It's the same life, your life, but it's a different allocation because the numbers are not rules, they're your awareness. And awareness stabilizes your nervous system. When you consciously allocate energy according to the season you're in, you stop feeling behind. You stop apologizing internally and externally. You stop trying to maintain an impossible balance, and you stop trying to please everyone around you. Instead, you start to make deliberate choices. And deliberate choices protect the quality of your decisions and the energy of your life. Now, what I'm sharing isn't lifestyle advice. This is your personal leadership framework. How you allocate energy shapes the quality of your judgment, the steadiness of your presence, the clarity of your decisions, and the sustainability of your authority. When you choose balance, you fragment yourself. When you choose harmony, you integrate. Harmony allows you to say, this is a high intensity season. This is a restoration season. This is a strategic pause. All without shame and self-attack. Without having to pretend everything must be equal at all times. Now that is lighter leadership. It's not about less responsibility, and it's all about cleaner, more aligned allocation. So here's a couple of questions I just want you to sit with, walk with, have in the background as you're listening to some music. What season are you actually in right now? What season are you actually in right now? And if you were honest about that season, what would you adjust? If you were honest about that season, what would you adjust? Now, I don't want you to think about it dramatically, just accurately. I really want you to notice your answer. I really want you to notice how the answer makes you feel. And I also want to remind you that you don't need to fix anything today. This is a starting point for you. But I do want to get you to a point where you can see it much more clearly. And if you are looking for some protected thinking space to explore what you've noticed, or something else that maybe has surfaced for you, I hold a lighter leadership reset most months. You can find details about the next one in the show notes. And until next time, remember, your leadership gets to be lighter so you can lead as you.